they're gonna see, 6'5" giga Tyrone, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe this 4B movement can wait. Gentlemen, the 4B movement has got to be the most hilarious movement that I have ever heard in my life. Look, man, I have complained a lot about men because I'm a guy, but I got quite a bit to say about women. Now, I'm not gonna be bashing them or anything like that. One, because this is YouTube, I don't want my channel to get censored by the algorithm, unfortunately, because we live in a simpocracy where most men are simps, and because we live in a simpocracy, okay, a society dominated by simps, you can't really openly say anything like criticism about women, or you could easily get flagged, blah blah blah. So the 4B movement, a lot of these chicks who clearly don't understand how the election works are saying that they are going to become celibate, and that's a lie. Okay, I'm just gonna be right off the bat. Anyone who's dealt with enough women will know that they just look at the screen. I don't want to say it. They just they do a lot of talking, but when it comes to actually taking action, most of the time, they don't really take action. Again, this is not me hating on women or anything. No. I'm just pointing out the objective things that I've noticed of me personally, and what other people have noticed of dealing with other women throughout their lives. Okay, so the 4B movement, even the conservatives are hilariously laughing. No, I'm not too conservative. I just vote for whatever the heck is the best choice in the moment. I just lean to whatever the heck is the best choice or whatnot, right? Okay, this isn't really political. I'm just saying the 4B movement is a joke, because it's literally what so many people have been telling the perpetrators of the movement to be doing, to be celibate. And frankly speaking, it's not gonna go far. It's really not gonna go far. Because it's not gonna go far because dude, you really think these people, okay, I'm gonna say people, but we all know what I mean when I say the people of the 4B movement, right? Again, I don't want to say woman, female, girl, because that's sensitive to YouTube. All right, so I gotta be careful with my words, okay? But you really think the people perpetrating the movement, you think they're actually gonna stop letting Chadus Giga Maximus get some? You bro, you think those people are just gonna suddenly stop, letting Tyrone Giga Maximus get some? No, they're not gonna let 6'3" Tyrone just stop. They're not gonna just suddenly become celibate. No, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is why I think the movement makes absolutely no sense, because they're saying I was looking at it, I was trying to figure out what is the point of this, what are they trying to accomplish? We're gonna be celibate, that'll show them. Show who? Show the sub 5 males, who you're giving pity, I don't want to say the word, but you're giving pity sex to. Because that's what most of those people do. They give sub 5 males pity sex. So what's going on there? Is that supposed to be an attack on them? Because that's what a lot of those people do. What they'll do is they'll use sex as leverage. So I mean, a lot of men know this. I don't really need to say that. A lot of men do know that. And again, as much as this is very much apparent, I still blame men for that. I still very much blame men for allowing those people being able to use that as some type of leverage, if that makes sense, right? Because those people want it more than men. That's a fact, not an opinion. But a lot of men don't know that. A lot of men are too desperate. You know, I have plenty of more videos coming about me complaining about how men have ruined everything. But I'm just saying, you know, but you know, right now, you know, they use sex for leverage. It is. So I don't know if that's like their way of trying to use that for leverage. But again, they're not going to stop Chad from getting it. They're not going to stop Chad from getting it. Okay, they're not going to stop Tyrone from getting it, bruh. This is why I say it's stupid. And also, in like a month, they're gonna like get over everything. They're gonna get over everything. They're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna get in their feelings, because you know that's how they are. That's how they are. They're gonna get in their feelings. They're gonna be, you know what? Maybe one time wouldn't hurt. One time wouldn't hurt. You know, they're gonna see, you know, 6'5" Giga Tyrone. And they're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe this 4B movement can wait. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It reminds me of how, quick story time. There was this chick, she was a feminist, blah, 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 blah. And I was saying my opinions. I'm not gonna say it on here because, again, I gotta be careful. And I was basically telling her how like all the stuff that women deal with is because, you know, they all chase the same men, just from what I've noticed, because I'm the type of guy that they want. I'm 190 centimeters tall, and you know, I'm nowhere near ugly, quite frankly speaking. But you know, I was like telling this chick that I was like 17 at the time, and she was like 24, 22 or something. Bro, like chick wanted to get in my pants, right? So whenever she would see that I would have opposing views to her, because she was a feminist and I was open about it, she would try to just brush it aside, right? But when it became too obvious that I wasn't gonna just brush things aside, like she had to stop talking to me, like she blocked me, right? You know, because you know I stay true to my values, you know. Plus I don't really care. I attract enough women. I attract enough women as it is, so I don't really care. I can always get more. Okay, so but I remember one time I looked at her, I was like, oh yeah, you guys keep chasing Chad and Tyrone. And she looked at me and she's like, the only Chad that I'm talking to is you. Blah, 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 blah. It was clear to me that she was so conflicted, because she was promoting a whole bunch of nonsense, but then every time she was talking to me, she clearly just wanted to get in my pants. She clearly hinted at it. She tried so hard. I kid you not. This same lady, when I literally looked at her and I was like, wait a minute, you're literally hitting on a 17-year-old and you're like 24. I'm 19 now. This happened 2 years ago. I'm like, you're hitting on a 17-year-old. She was white too, by the way. She was from Canada. But I'm like, you're hitting on a 17-year-old when you're 24. And you want to know what her response to that was, right? She starts coping, talking about the age of consent in Canada. You're at the age of consent, so it's legal here. I'm like, you don't even deny it. It's crazy, bro. So again, so when I see this whole 4B movement, you know, me who's dealt with enough women to the point where I just kind of already mess with them anymore, because most of them I just date absolutely nothing. Most dudes, they're just only around women because they want one thing. That's pretty obvious. Again, I'm not going to say it out loud because I want my videos to not get struck down by the YouTube algorithm. But with me personally, it's like, you know, I get more than enough that I just hope that one day I eventually just run into one with a good personality that I can marry. Who knows? But I'm just saying, like, as someone who's dealt with enough women, it's clear to me that this whole 4B nonsense is just, it's nonsense in my personal opinion. I think it's gonna go absolutely nowhere. I mean, the only people that are going to be affected by this are the sub 5 males. The sub 5 males who are in miserable relationships, the ones who had to break their back, blood, shit, sweat, and tears to get Stacy or whatever. Stacy's probably used up, most likely. I don't know. The point is they had to go through a lot to get into that relationship. But even then, because guys, a lot of these women, right? A lot of these women, they don't really marry a dude, like date a dude or marry a dude because they want to. They do it out of settling down. It's more like, I'm giving you a chance. I'm the one in control. I don't know if that makes sense. It's really hard for me to explain. But they're not doing it because, you know, they want to. They want Chad. Remember, they want Chad. They want Tyrone. They want the men like me, okay? Tall, and slim. Remember, a month ago, I said that I was 6'1". When I did that video, when I said being attracted in my life, I actually had a growth spurt. In fact, I'm actually still going through a growth spurt right now, so I'm still growing taller. Right? I went from 6 feet to 190 centimeters now. I actually have a height chart that I bought because I figured I was still growing, and indeed I am still growing. So yeah, I don't want to see no comments talking about something. They don't want the guys like you because they do. I've had enough experiences. Again, guys, half of the reasons why I developed my ideals on dating is because of my experience with enough women. Seriously, if I had not experienced enough with women, I would not have the ideals that I'm uploading on my videos right now. Most of you men will never understand that because most of you men, you know, you just don't get the women. You just don't get the women. You don't work on yourselves. You like, I'm not even saying that in a cringy way. I'm just saying, like, you are not properly taking care of yourselves. You know, you're just not getting the attention, right? You sit there, you put them on pedestals. I don't put them on pedestals. I don't. You know, a whole bunch of other things, right? So, you know, it's just quite sad to me, the state of which dating has become, to the point where we have these, you know, those people whom so many people have been saying, be celibate, it's better for you. It is for them. There's so many studies to prove it. And they say no because they want Chad. They think that Chad is gonna settle down with them. They think Tyrone is gonna settle down with them. Then they end up getting played. They end up getting pumped down. Blah blah blah. Again, guys, I'm trying so hard to be careful with my words. If this is a video about men, I would be. You could say whatever the hell you want about men. Because again, we live in a hypocrisy. That's the word that I'm gonna be using a lot. So get used to it. We live in a hypocrisy, right? So you can say whatever the hell you want about men, because, you know, men don't care about other men, which is another video that I have to create in the future. That's gonna be coming very soon. But men don't care about men, so you can say whatever the hell you want. But when it's women, oh my god, how dare you say that? But I think you get the point. The 4B movement is dumb. The 4B movement won't be going anywhere. The 4B movement is pointless. And all the people saying that they're gonna participate in it, who think that they're doing something, they're just going to contradict themselves. Because again, that's literally how they are. I've experienced it. I've witnessed it. They don't stick to their words, especially those type of people that lean left. Again, I don't want to say the W word or the F word because I don't want my videos to be smite down by the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, there is absolutely no way that Chad is gonna like just like, because at the end of the day, dude, it's the Chads who control the dating market. Women don't control the dating market. I will say that word here because it doesn't really sound bad. Even though the things that I'm saying in this video isn't bad, I'm not bashing on women. I'm just pointing out something that I noticed. But again, you just have to be careful. Yeah, women don't control the dating market. That's just a myth that men have portrayed because most men are undesirable to women. Most women think most men are ugly. No, it's the Chads that control the dating market, and as long as those Chads are around, no, a lot of these chicks are not gonna be like celibate. Now, do keep in mind, bro, that most women, they're not out and about clubbing, blah blah blah. They're not doing that. They're not doing that, guys. I'm not trying to portray that. Okay, I'm not trying, because I hate when I hear all of these men thinking that this is what your average chick is doing. No, bro, most of these average chicks, they're living very dull, boring, uneventful lives, just like men. But I'm just saying, because in the chats that they do meet Chad, I'm telling you, they let him get it like this, okay, like because they wanted to, okay, they want it more than men. So when they meet Ultra Giga Chad, Ultra Giga Tyrone, they get it like this, even if they're living uneventful lives, okay. So no, even though Giga Chads are super rare, like actual handsome men such as myself. Oh, I'm just saying that just to piss people off, because I know a bunch of men, not women, a bunch of men, they love to say, oh, you're not handsome, you're nothing special, even though I'm 190 centimeters tall, and if you look at me right now, you could clearly tell that I have great bone structure going on in my face. So whatever, I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. Even in my pics growing up, I was never ugly. Never. If I had my baby pics, I'd show you. Like, I'm talking men that are actually born handsome. Like, I was born, like, when I saw my baby pics, dude, I had a defined structure on my jaw. Like, chisel, like, jaw since I was 5 years old, right? But again, whatever, dude. I don't care. I don't care, dude. That's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's gonna be mostly men watching my stuff. I don't know about the women, but yeah, if the women end up watching it, congratulations. That's all I have to say, man.